video is a showcase and a presentation of my strong argument and analysis to the governors of Southeastern state of Nigeria to consider setting up a solid asphalt roadway resurfacing and maintenance program in each of their public works department to ensure that the newly constructed and rehabilitated asphalt roadways are properly maintained moving forward in the future. They should not be waiting for the newly constructed asphalt roadways to become unmotorable and impassable to vehicles and pedestrians before they start reconstructing them again, thereby wasting billions of naira spent on them from taxpayers' money. They should be proactively planning for the future maintenance of these roadways, thereby saving billions of naira from future reconstruction and rehabilitation projects. They should be training their staff and buying the necessary equipment needed to monitor the newly constructed roadways for future repairs and maintenance. From my experience, these reconstructed and rehabilitated asphalt roadways should be resurfaced every 5 years at a minimum to prevent major deterioration of their pavement structure, to prevent them from developing potholes and cracks and major settlement or rotting to the point where they become impassable to the vehicles and pedestrians. In summary, asphalt or flexible pavement roadway is an asphalt pavement structure that should be monitored regularly and maintained to ensure that the roadway remains open safely for traffic vehicles and pedestrian use. The asphalt pavement structure consists of an asphalt base layer with an asphalt intermediate layer and a wearing surface layer depending on the type of roadway design. The asphalt layers are usually built over gravel or stone sub-base layer with a compacted subgrade soil layer. Please click the like button below and subscribe and share this video, very important, and continue to watch this video. Thank you. Now, you are looking at the asphalt milling operations. You're looking around, what can you see? You can see the sweeper truck right behind the milling equipment, okay? And you can see people around the milling equipment. You have the operator on top. You have the people, about 3 or 4 people around watching to make sure that the roadway is properly milled. This is a maintenance program, as you can see. They are taking about maybe 2 inches plus or minus, or which you can call 50 millimeter of the existing surface, because it has come to a point, probably the asphalt pavement is about 5 years old or more, maybe less, depending on the type of traffic it's carrying. Okay, you can see the milling equipment is actually transferring the asphalt that is being milled into the trucks that takes them offsite to the storage area. And this is a closer shot of what you are looking at. Now you are looking at the asphalt tar coat or binding operation. After milling, what they do is that, as you know, they clean the surface. You saw the cleaning or the sweeper behind, and make sure that everything is thoroughly clean before they start applying the binder or the tar coat. The binder basically is the material that binds the existing surface, whatever is left, basically the intermediate asphalt layer, to the newly asphalt that they are putting on top of it. That's what you are still looking at. They are tagging. They are making sure that those tar coat is uniformly applied so that you have a proper bonding of the new asphalt with the old asphalt that is below that, the intermediate asphalt. Okay, this is how you maintain the roadway. You have to maintain asphalt roadway structure so that you don't have all these cracks or potholes. You don't want them to get to that point. You know, if they get to that point, you're going to be spending billions of naira. You see, they are making sure that the joint is properly tapped. They are sweeping the joint from where the old asphalt or where they laid previously to the new one. They put in tags. They're making sure that the tag is properly put there so that you have a good bonding. If you don't have a good bonding, what happens is that it's not gonna work. It's not as designed. Okay, so that's what you are looking at. Okay, the workers are doing. You can see what they are doing. They are making sure the joint, both the longitudinal and the transverse joints, are properly tagged. Okay, they have to be tagged properly. Now you are looking at the paving and the new asphalt operation, the overlay. They are applying the overlay. Okay, they are applying the new asphalt on top of the tag. Okay, and the old asphalt. Okay, that's what is happening right now. The tag truck is gone. Now you have the paver. The paver is putting the new asphalt. You have a closer view of that. Okay, and you can see the operation is still going on. The new asphalt is being overlaid on top of the existing asphalt that been milled and properly tagged and cleaned. As you can see, it's still going on. That's what you're still looking at. Okay, it cannot be any better than that. You can see everything is safe. You can see there is a truck around there to make sure that everything is going pretty well. As you can see, this is a closer shot of it. You can see how close, how clean. It's a very clean and neat operation. Then after that, you're gonna have the roller behind that will be rolling and compacting to make sure that it's solid and for traffic use. Okay, you are still looking at the paving operations. The milling, the new asphalt is being put on top of the old asphalt that is properly cleaned and tagged. Okay, uniformly, because the tag has to be uniform so that you don't have a separation between the new asphalt and the old asphalt below. Okay, so that's what you're still looking at. Very good. The work is done very well. As you can see, the operation is continuing. Everything is going pretty well from here. You can see, you yourself, you can see. Now you have the roller. That's the roller is rolling. They start from the joint, make sure that the joint is properly compacted and roll. Okay, the roller is still doing the job. As you can see, this is properly standard operation from even new or old, whether you are resurfacing or you are rehabilitating or reconstructing. You have to roll the asphalt. You have to make sure that the asphalt is properly compacted. Okay, that's to achieve the density that is required. Okay, for proper usage. Please continue to watch and please click and share this. Very important. Okay, thank you for watching and sharing. Thanks again and bye for now.